Hey folks, it's Chris and Chuck with LL Johnson here, showcasing one of our new machines, grading project. We got Chuck showing up here with our TX1000 Turbo, just released. All new machine. On that we have our soil cultivator. Just kind of getting everything unloaded right here. It's our Dingo TX1300. You see me on it. First thing we had to do was pull up all the grass, do rolls. You can see Chuck right there removing the excess soil. Ultimately, what we want to do is after years of growth is level that off. Chuck, do you want to talk about the attachment?
Right here we're showing how easy it is to plug in the attachments, switch attachments from buckets to anything out there. The Swiss Army knife that we were running is kind of a blast. Just hook up, plug in your hydraulics, and away you go.
Got to check out the limited edition Toro gloves that Chuck's sporting. Very nice.
They don't make them very often in that size, thanks.
Right here we have our TX1300 with the telescoping arms, using those to grade so we don't have to drive up on the curb.
We're just trying to turn on the smart power right now that's on the turbo. It's something that lets the machine run smoothly. It's really impressive. If you haven't had a chance to try it out, it works well. This soil cultivator also is a dream tool. Gives you one pass, it's ready to put that sod back down. Getting a little lopsided there, but we were avoiding the water line. You can see that purple little spray painted top.
And this is really it, just working right there. Soil was very clayey, so just breaking it up like that, then raking it, leveling it, and then rolling and compacting it. Just seeing that fluff right there is just beautiful. Usually it takes hours to get like that.
Yeah, back to bucket, just kind of a little bit of bucket work. Get down the sidewalk and and then getting rid of some of the excess. We were just trying to do the grade over the years. It's built up. It's kind of pushed everything from the top, from the house down to the street.
Right there, we're just loading up the Toro Ultra Buggy. Really used essentially together. You know, as you can kind of see me in the background loading it, as Chuck's finishing up the cultivating on the end with the 1300. Here we're working as a pair. This is where these two machines kind of just showcase because your productivity goes through the roof when you're using both of these. Chuck's loading me up as I am moving the excess dirt to other parts of the property.
Sorry that it's not such a full bucket here, but we're working on it. A little bit of back grading.
And that's driving over that lid.
Water.
Yep.
Trying to avoid that, but
sometimes you just got to.
Yep.
What's really nice is with the new profile of the TX1000's hood, you can really see where your bucket is. So Chuck was able to see where that lid was and keep from hitting it with the bucket. That's me just about loaded up. As you can see, I'm toggling the wheel motors to kind of get that dirt to settle in there. I'm not quite at about 2,500 pounds, which is its capacity right now. But the fact that you can take this and then drive straight through a 36-inch gate, no problem. Great visibility on the back, great ease of driving with Toro controls. It's a benefit that I'm short, so I don't have to hit all those overhead trees like Chuck would be having to bend over while he's driving that.
or at least duck forward. Pretty impressive where right along the back we're backfilling the backyard. If you look, Chris can turn this guy sideways and dump as he's still moving.
And if you notice while I'm driving, you don't see any marks in the grass. So those are turf-friendly tracks that it has on it. And this is me going through a tree right there. Don't recommend that part, but sometimes you got to do it.
Pulled out the 1300 with the soil cultivator because this end, with the and the way that we wanted to finish this end off, I had to turn sideways like this and get a little bit better angle. Was able to extend out. Show it here in a minute.
And to make a note, that fence was that way when we got there. We did not touch the fence.
We did not break the fence.
And also a great benefit to the soil cultivator, if we chose to, you don't have to remove the sod before you cultivate like we are. You could cultivate the existing sod and it would end up looking exactly like it is now. Just the client wanted to reuse the existing sod so we didn't have to bring in new ones.
The client is actually one of our co-workers. This was an opportunity to get some stick time with the new machines. And Chris and I were not getting paid to do this.
And if you see there, that is me working very hard. If anybody ever says that I don't do manual labor, there's proof in the pudding right there that I work.
Yeah, but not much, you can see.
But as you see before, you can see it's about 2 inches up on the sidewalk, and then at the end we are nice and level with the sidewalk.